Welcome back to Knowledge Academy's YouTube channel. Today, we're going to learn how to import a dataset into SQL and also how to use the basic select and from statements. These are fundamental skills for anyone working with databases. So, let's get started. In this video, we'll go through step-by-step instructions on how to import a dataset and use SQL to query your data. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be comfortable with these essential SQL commands. Let's head over to my SQL Workbench. We will now create a new schema. You can use the old one as well. Here we will know how to do it from scratch. Head over to this icon. A new page will open, give a name for your schema, and click Apply. Now a pop-up will appear. Click on Apply again. A new schema is ready with you. Now in this schema, there are no tables, so now we will import a dataset from our computer. Click on the schema you just created, then left-click on the table option. Then a list of options will appear. In this select, the Select Import Data Table wizard. After this again, a pop-up will appear here. Browse the file you want to add in your workbench. Here we are selecting Netflix dataset, which we will be using further in the video to do the operations. You can select the file as shown and click on Open, and then click Next. Select the options as shown, and again click Next. Now you can see the structure of your data. Here proceed with Next, and let it get executed. Now you have successfully imported dataset into your MySQL workbench. With our data imported, let's move on to the select and from statements. These are used to retrieve data from your database. Here, the select statement specifies which columns you want to retrieve, and the from statement specifies the table you want to query from. For instance, to select all columns from our Netflix titles table, you can use the following command. Select asterisk from Netflix titles and end with semicolon. When you run this command, you get all the data from the Netflix titles table. This includes every column and every row. The asterisk means all columns. This is useful when you want to see all the data in the table. But sometimes you only need specific columns. For example, to select only the columns like Show ID, Title, Type, and Release Year columns, you can use this command. Select Show ID, Type, Title, Release Year. From Netflix titles, this command only fetches data from selected column. As you can see, this query returns only the Show ID, Title, Type, and Release Year, without the other columns. So, whenever you want to select specific columns data from a table, you can simply just specify the name of the columns in the select statement and give the table's name with from statement, and you can very easily fetch your desired data. When you select specific columns, the output is narrowed down to just those pieces of information. This is especially useful when dealing with large datasets where you only need to see certain data points. Now let's see what the distinct clause does while writing a SQL query. The distinct clause is incredibly useful for removing duplicate rows from your query results. The distinct clause in SQL is used to ensure that the results returned by a select statement are unique. When you use distinct, the database returns only unique values, filtering out any duplicates, as datasets have duplicates in them. So to filter out only the unique data and to remove duplicates, we use distinct clause. Here is how we can use distinct in our query. Let's take the Netflix titles dataset again. Here, if you don't want duplicates in Show ID in your fetched data, then we can write it as select distinct Show ID, Titles, Type, Release Date from Netflix titles. Here the distinct clause was used with Show ID to get only the unique records from the table. And that's it. Today, we've learned how to import a dataset into SQL and use the select and from statements to query data from your tables, and how to use distinct clause in query. These are foundational skills that you'll use frequently when working with databases. In the next video of this SQL playlist, we will be learning about the where and group by and order by clause in SQL, along with information on SQL execution query order. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting and informative content. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update.